active, kind of fidgety person, this time crunch was no problem for him. You will hear no sense of haste or lack of care in this work, even despite the fact that it was completed in 3 days' time. But you will instead hear a carefully thought out woodwind acrobatics, vibrant brass sounds, and an overall brilliant piece of musical pageantry. I hope you enjoy this. This is Festive Overture.
And our fifth selection is the Lincolnshire Posy, Unit 1, 4, and 6, by Percy Granger, conducted by our very own David Triple. Please help me welcome David Triple.
Thank you. Percy Granger had a cultural effect on evolution of the band work. He felt that the composition should be working on music design, especially for the demands and the abilities of the wind band, just as they do for the orchestra. He convincingly spoke of the importance of a composer carefully considering each family of instruments and its colors. Sousa, who performed them quite frequently in his bands, helped immensely to popularize Granger's works. A huge advocate for the saxophone, Granger played a big role in rapidly growing popularity, and he wrote very carefully for the instrument, saying it is indispensable but must be balanced and complete. Lincolnshire Posy by Granger, as a whole work, was convinced and scored directly for the wind band in the early 1937. 5 out of the 6 movements of which is made up and exists in no other finished form. We will perform the first 4 and 6 movement selections of this masterwork: Lisbon, The Brisk Young Sailor, and The Lost Lady Found. This is Lincolnshire Posy, movements 1, 4, and 6. Okay, our next piece, entitled Xerxes by John Mackey, is an American composer. John Mackey is a contemporary classic music composer with emphasis on music for wind band as well as orchestra. Xerxes takes on the name from Xerxes the Great, the king of Persia. The music unexpectedly is a concert march, whereas most marches for concert band, at least the ones I'm familiar with, are cheerful and many times, in many cases, patriotic. Mackey writes as if this is a sort of an anti-march, angry, a nasty march, he considers, that still follows the traditional structure one would expect from a march. This is Xerxes. At least with this program, you can see and hear a little bit of the evolution of wind band literature in its own true art form. And without the past, we can't have the future. In an ode to our origins, we're going to conclude our program with a traditional march, Rolling Thunder. Of course, I want to thank these wonderful musicians behind us that work really hard and are dedicated to this wonderful genre, this wonderful band. And I also want to thank the audience. Many of you we have seen several times before, and I thank you so much for spending this beautiful Sunday with us. Afterward, of course, many of us stay out, and I'd love to meet several of you. Several of them would love to meet any of you who'd like to speak to any of us about the program, anything about you, what you hear and what you like, about what you've seen in the past and today. So we'd like that interaction. So if you stay around and talk for a little bit, that would be wonderful. And again, thank you. And those of you who do not stay, have a safe drive home. And again, thank you. And Daniel wanted me to make sure I remind everyone, our next program is going to be amazing. May 21st is another Sunday. But this particular program that we're setting up and planning is going to include some vocal parts. Miss Kyla Bailey is going to come back and sing vocal as a soloist. And she's also going to bring the Aurora group, the choir from the Lumina Choir, which is hosted at USF. So there will be a children's choir here performing our next program. And it's basically a tribute to our childhood, the nostalgic part of, as we get older, looking back at some of the great pieces we've heard, whether it's musicals or animated film, and the music that goes along with it. So the next program is going to be a lot of fun, and we'd love for you to join us again. May 21st, it's a Sunday, same place, same time, same bat channel, all that great stuff. So if you could bring more an audience, we would love that. This next program is going to be fantastic. Again, thank you so much.